Hi guys, welcome to my channel Happy Eye Tarot. In today's pick card reading, we will find out what is the person on your mind telling their friends about you. So you can see an image on your screen right now. You've got three options to choose from. Feel free to pause the video over here, meditate on all your options, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box below. So make your choice and let's get started. Hello group 1, if you guys chose the first image, we will begin your reading by taking a look at these oracles to find out what is the person on your mind telling their friends about you. Then we will move over to the tarot cards. And lastly, we will find out what are your person's friends telling them about you. So the oracles that came out for you guys are light. Then we have faith in reverse and despondence. All right, so the first thing that I heard was hold on or let go. Whatever the dynamics of this connection are, can be different things for different people watching this reading today because it is general in nature, of course. It seems like there are moments where the person on your mind talks about you very enthusiastically and very full of optimism while talking to their friends. One more thing, with the light being the first card over here, they always speak very highly of you and they always tell good things about you to their friends. So yeah, sometimes there is a lot of hope, there is a lot of optimism that everything will be all right, I'll get my chance with group 1 or whatever else it might be. And then there are days where when the person on your mind begins talking about you, they just speak about you in a very melancholy, in a very dull, dejected and gloomy tone, as if they've lost all hope that anything is possible with you in the future. And I think it's very clear actually with the faith card being in reverse. In fact, the message that I just got for you, group 1, is that on those days where the person on your mind feels very disconnected with their hope and with their faith that something can work out with you, on those days when their friends try to talk to them about you, they absolutely don't engage with it. They either brush off the topic or start talking about something else. They basically make it very, very clear that they don't want to talk about this. They do not wish to talk about you. But it's not because they don't like you or anything. It's just because, like I said, there are particular days where the prospects of you guys getting back together or getting a chance to be with each other, whatever it might be for you guys, it just seems so slim and so far-fetched that on those days, this person's fear, I would say, manages to triumph their faith. So it seems like a very mixed bag situation over here. And another message that I just received for this group is that sometimes this person tells their friends that they feel like there is a lot of competition when it comes to you, that there are bigger, better contenders out there who can snatch you up from this person, and they don't know what to do about it. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. We have the 5 of Cups, the Sun again, we have the Fool, we have the Queen of Cups, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Cups. So if not all, then at least to their best friend, this person has definitely confessed that they love you, that they are absolutely, absolutely crazy about you, group 1. I don't know whether you've ever received such a confession from them or not, but definitely this close friend of theirs or close friends of theirs are aware of the fact that how much you mean to this person. They've also discussed something about being apologetic for something that they had said or done in the past. It could have been acting very foolishly. It could have been not understanding your emotions or what you were trying to say. It could have been not matching your emotional needs the way you expected them to. In fact, oftentimes with this, the Fool and the Queen of Cups over here, when they talk about you to their friends, they never fail to mention how you are so much better than them in terms of your emotional intelligence, in terms of your beauty, in terms of your care, compassion, understanding, all of that. And they tell their friends that in front of group one, I feel like a near damn fool at times. Group one knows what they want. Group one seems to have their life sorted. And who am I? And what am I doing? And why am I here? So sometimes it feels like this connection gives them some sort of existential crisis, which they then go and discuss with their friends. And again, with this contrast of the Five of Cups over here and the Sun, sometimes they're absolutely positive that they're going to get a new beginning with you, or they're going to get a chance to make things right with you, or to be with you, if at all you guys have never been together. And then there are days where with the Five of Cups, they're absolutely inconsolable that, oh my gosh, I messed up. There's no way in hell group one will ever forgive me. There is no way in hell they'll ever take me back. I didn't even get a chance to tell them how much they mean to me, and all of that jazz. And yes, definitely with the presence of the Fool over here, either there genuinely is someone new in the mix, or the person on your mind suspects that there might be somebody new in the mix, which they then talk about with their friends. Although, because we have the Fool with the Five of Cups, it is quite possible that when you guys were together or closer together, in case you guys have never dated, this person could have paid more attention to a new person rather than staying put in this connection with you, rather than appreciating what it is that they already had with you. And I don't think they really got anything out of that new connection or new person. And so now they have their head hung in shame because they don't know how to face you after this. They went after a new person. It was absolute bullshit. Nothing good came out of it. And they think that now they've messed up whatever chances they have with you. Honestly, with the presence of the Sun card over here and Faith in reverse, I feel like this person purposely tries to talk about you to their friends as much as possible, so that somehow they can work on reinstilling this faith, and so that they can, this person on your mind, they can hear from someone else that no, everything's going to be all right, don't worry. Because if they don't hear it from anyone else, they stay trapped in this sadness over here. They stay trapped in this heavy energy over here. In fact, it's possible with the Five of Cups and the Ace of Cups in reverse that the fact that they love you so much could have actually been a very late realization. And it's possible that by the time they realized how truly, madly, and deeply they're in love with you, they'd already done everything possible to hurt you. And so now, after hurting you so much, or even if it wasn't so much, whatever it was, whatever it is that they feel ashamed of now, how do they come back to you and tell you this? How do they tell you that they love you when it's them who made you cry, or when it's them who, didn't treat you fairly? So that is what they discuss with their friends. When I look at this little circle over here in the Faith card, I don't think this person talks about you to all of their friends. It's definitely the inner circle, the closest few friends that they have, whether it is one or two or three or four, with whom they discuss about their dynamics with you. Okay. And then, like I said, I had also pulled a card to ask, when the person on your mind tells their friends all of this, what do their friends say? So for that, the card that came out is Prosperity Lies Ahead. So I think it serves the purpose because, like I told you over here, I feel like the reason why this person talks about you so much to their friends is so that they can get some sort of external assurance that no, everything will be all right. And that's exactly what happens, because Prosperity Lies Ahead over here tells me that these core friends of your person, they're very encouraging, and they tell them that no, do not worry. The future with group one definitely looks promising. You should definitely take another chance with group one, and I'm pretty sure group one also loves you as much as you love them, and things of that nature. Alright, group one. So these are all the messages that I have for you right now. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello group 2, if you guys chose the second image, we will begin your reading by taking a look at these oracles to find out what does the person on your mind tell their friends about you. Then we will move over to the tarot cards, and in the end we will find out what do their friends tell this person in response. So the cards that came out for you guys are material and spiritual prosperity. Then we have movement, and we have creation. So firstly, with movement over here, very reminiscent of the Eight of Wands, this person talks about you a lot to their friends. Any chance they can get to talk about you. In fact, with creation over here, you know how there are some people who manage to make the whole conversation about them, or let's say you are telling somebody about something that happened with you, and they'll only listen to you for, let's say, 10-20 seconds tops, and then they'll say, oh, do you know something similar happened with me? And then they'll go on talking about themselves. I feel like that is what happens when this person begins to talk about you. They somehow manage to sort of insert your topic or your discussion, or just, like I said, talking about you wherever they can, whenever possible, however possible. I just saw 111, so I will take that as a confirmation. In fact, you guys might be seeing a lot of repeating ones, sixes, or possibly even eights. Now, what is it that this person talks about to their friends? With movement and creation over here, whoever this is, and I'm not sure how new or old this connection is, of course, because this is a general reading, but they definitely want to take things forward with you. They want to invest equally in this connection. They want to create something solid, something stable, something long-term with you. Whatever the dynamics of this connection are right now, they want more. They don't seem to be satisfied with where it's at. So for example, let's say that right now you guys are just colleagues, they want to be something more than that. If right now you guys are just classmates, they want to be more than that. Whatever it is, they want to be more than that. And I definitely don't think that it's a proper committed relationship at this stage, because we do have the card of creation over here. Also, this person has a lot of future plans about you and them. Like how when you first develop a crush on someone and you can't stop talking about them, and then you start imagining all these dreamy scenarios with that crush of yours, that, oh, one day we'll get married and we'll live here, and etc, etc. So all of those elaborate dream sequences or scenarios that this individual keeps playing in their head with you and them, they sometimes vocalize out loud in front of their friends too. Oh, imagine, wouldn't it be wonderful if group 2 and I got married someday, and then we would live in this city, and we would live in a house like this, and then we would have a picket fence and whatnot. So basically all of that. They're a yapper when it comes to group 2, that much I can tell you. In fact, what's funny is that I was just told that this person otherwise doesn't really talk much, but when it comes to you, it's like there's no shutting them up. One more thing, with creation over here and movement, it is quite possible that this person reads rather too deeply into your gestures or actions. For example, let's say this person is sitting somewhere and there is a friend of yours sitting behind this person, and you look in this direction and you're actually smiling at your friend, but because this person is sitting before your friend, they think that that smile was for them. And so now the whole evening, they can't stop talking about it in front of their friends. You know what? Group 2 looked at me today. They smiled at me. It was the prettiest smile I've ever seen. Stuff like that. All right. Very, very smitten with you, obviously. Let's take a look at your tarot cards now, group 2. We have the Eight of Swords over here, the Five of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Well, so firstly, with the Ten of Pentacles, it's pretty clear that this person has told their friends that they really want to get into a proper, solid, long-term committed relationship with you. But we have the Five of Wands, we have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Cups. Either there legit is a lot of competition when it comes to group 2, or it's just something that they imagine and then further discuss with their friends. I do not stand any chance. Have you seen group 2? Do you know how sought after group 2 is? I literally keep hearing people talking about group 2 all the time, and I know I'm nowhere in that league. And there's just so much competition, and me standing any chance against XYZ guy, that is just not possible. I don't see how will this happen. Which interestingly, I don't think is true, because we have the Eight of Swords as the first card over here, which often represents an energy of a mental prison of sorts, where you keep on feeding these elaborate lies to yourself, even though they're not necessarily true. So I feel like the person on your mind thinks that there's a lot of competition. They think that they'll have to beat a lot of asses to get to you and to be with you. They might also fear that if they confess to you or tell you that they like you, they're going to face heavy criticism or rejection from you. But it seems like it's just all in their head, and it's not actually true, because I mean, you are over here listening to a reading about them, so you are clearly at least that interested or that invested. But maybe they don't know about this. I do feel over here with movement that you don't really talk to this person too much from your side. Maybe you don't really initiate much, or even when you guys do talk to each other, it's never on deeper topics or more vulnerable stuff like relationships and your take on it and things like that. In fact, it's possible that this person hasn't even had the guts yet to ask you out. They just keep talking about you. They keep imagining a beautiful future with you, but I don't think they've necessarily taken any concrete step towards it just yet. And it is possible with the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, because if you look at this couple over here, they're surrounded by so many people. So maybe you're a very popular person, group 2, or maybe you have this clique that you're a part of, and they've often seen you hanging out with a lot of people, and they are definitely not a part of that inner circle. And so they have this fear that, okay, what if group 2 likes me, but then group two's friends don't like me, or group two's inner circle disapproves of me? What then? So basically, even before things can begin, this person is imagining all the different ways in which it can go down south. And they keep discussing all of these fears with their friends. We do have the Ten of Pentacles over here, so this might be someone who lives in the same neighborhood as you, same apartment building as you. In fact, maybe you guys have a lot of mutual friends, and this person deliberately talks to those people about you so that they can get some tea on you, they can get some insight on you, and then probably use that to see what they should be doing next. In fact, with the Seven of Cups, it seems that sometimes this person discusses their possible plans of action with their friends, so that their friends can shed some insight on it, that, oh yeah, this sounds like a good approach, or no, definitely do not do this. Something along those lines. Okay, now let's see that when the person on your mind tells their friends all these things about you, what do their friends say in return? So I had pulled out a card for that. And for you, the card is bring love into the situation. So here's why this message is very interesting. It seems like your person does everything except tell you clearly that they have feelings for you, that they like you, or that they want to ask you out. In fact, it seems that, and I'd already sensed this person is a yapper. So it's like they talk to you a lot, possibly. They talk to you about a lot of things except for things that you're actually waiting for them to say. And I think their friends are wise enough to understand this as well. And so their friends are also telling them the same thing, that you keep coming to us with all these plans of action, and you keep talking about possible competition and possible threats, and you keep telling us how fun it is to talk to group 2, and how much you want this and how much you want that, but you're not telling group 2 that you like them. You haven't done a single thing that can tell group 2 how fixated you are on them, or how smitten you are by them. So, unless and until you seep in that love or that sensitivity or that vulnerability into your conversations with group 2, how the hell is group 2 supposed to know what lines are you thinking along, or what exactly is it that you have in mind with regards to them? So, hopefully, after listening to this suggestion from their friends, you will start noticing certain changes in the conversations that this person will be having with you in the future. All right, group 2. So, these are all the messages that I have for you right now. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello group 3, if you guys chose the third image, we will begin your reading by taking a look at these oracles to find out what is the person on your mind telling their friends about you. Then we will move on to the tarot cards, and in the end we will find out what are their friends telling them after hearing about all of this. So let's begin. The oracles that came out for you guys are Passion Ignited, then we have Ghost, and we have Impartiality. A very, very honest confession over here coming through. Well, firstly, with Ghost, it seems like this is someone whom you haven't been speaking with in a really long time now. It's so weird because the energy or the tension between you guys, the chemistry, it feels very fresh. But the connection in itself, I don't think is that new. So, what do they tell their friends? Well, firstly, they've made it very clear to their friends that they are absolutely, absolutely smitten by you. They have a lot of passion towards you. They cannot get you out of their head, even if they try to. They're very turned on by you. They think you are the most beautiful creation of God that ever walked this earth. I'm not exaggerating. That is what they say. It's just, they're very, you can say, consumed by the thoughts of you, by feelings for you, by your energy, and all of those things. In fact, it is possible with Passion Ignited over here that once this person starts speaking about you, it is very difficult to shut them up. In fact, I also got another message that when this person starts thinking about you, or when this person starts talking about you, they don't even realize how much time has passed. And they've just been doing that for so many minutes or hours or whatever. But whenever they talk about you to their friends, it's not just you whom they speak about. There is a ghost from their past who also pops up. This does not necessarily have to be a person. It can be a memory, it can be a trigger, it can be an issue or a baggage from a past connection that they're still carrying. For instance, let's say that the last time they felt so hot and heavy and absolutely captured by someone, it didn't go well at all. At all. And so now, when they are beginning to experience those same feelings all over again for you, the memories of that past failure are simultaneously popping up. And they're worried, they're afraid that what if this time around also shit hits the fan and nothing works out? What will I do then? And they know that they're wrong. They know that this is not right because while on the one hand, they discuss these fears from their past with their friends, on the other hand, they also tell their friends that they are not doing right by you. They know they're not treating you fairly. They know that they're not giving you a fair chance. But they're basically explaining why are they being this way, but not to you, to their friends. Like, you might also be wondering, why the hell is this person so hot and cold with me? Why can't they just be with me if they like me so much? So they won't tell you the reason, but they're telling their friends the reason. And the reason is that each time they start thinking about you, the issues, fears, or whatever it is from the past also pops up, and then they're not able to decide whether to stay in that past, wallow in that past, or give a chance to a beautiful future that they can have with you. And with impartiality over here, they know that you are your own person You're not that person from their past. You have your own take on things, and it's absolutely not necessary that history is going to repeat itself. But they're just not able to get themselves rid of this lingering energy over here. And so, what the hell are they supposed to do about it? Why are they feeling this way? I mean, what can they possibly do to neutralize the situation? What can they do so that they get the strength to follow this passion? I feel like that is mostly what they keep discussing about with their friends. One more thing with ghost and passion ignited, I just heard secret obsession. So I don't think there are too many people or too many friends whom this person speaks with about you. Maybe it's just one person at most who knows that this individual is absolutely crazy for you. The other people in this individual's friend circle might not even be aware of how fixated this person is on you. Group 3. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords. They tell their friends that when they see you, they just want to, like go all in. It's very difficult for themselves to actually control not speaking to you or not to take any action towards you. It's basically them practicing self-control, because the energy of the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles are polar opposites. This is all, like go, go, go. And Seven of Pentacles is all about patience. So when this person talks to their friends about you, they tell them how difficult it gets for them at times to not take any action towards you. In fact, it seems over here with the Nine of Pentacles that the more aloof you are towards them and the more you don't really initiate from your side, the more it turns them off. Oh my gosh, is Group 3 so like blissfully unaware and happy in their life? I don't really matter to them. That's how unbothered they are. That's so amazing. How is Group 3 this awesome? I'm like a peasant for Group 3 or whatever. The fact, see, a lot of people might look at your independence as a threat. Not this person. For them, it's a turn on. They actually appreciate this thing about you. But at the same time, with the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords, yeah, definitely this person has faced some sort of deception in the past. And it is possible that in the past, whatever this X thing is, or whatever this past connection is, there too, things got hot and heavy and very serious very early on. And it was this total crash and burn situation, and this person could have found out some ugly truth about that ex of theirs. And so now, when they are developing all these feelings for you, and the intensity is the same, if not more, and they feel like going all in, and it's just so crazy, they have to calm themselves down. They do not want to repeat the same mistake again. But at the same time, with the Seven of Pentacles, they keep telling their friends that they're afraid that they might take too long or go too long without doing anything and without saying anything. And your singlehood will not stay that way forever, obviously. They think that you're a steal, Group 3. And they know that if not them, somebody else will definitely realize your value and just, sweep you off your feet before they get a chance to do so. This person has also admitted to their friends that they stalk you a lot on social media. Maybe they don't interact with your posts. Maybe they don't necessarily like or comment or anything. Maybe they use some third-party app to view your stories. But they're there, like ghost lurking somewhere in the background. This person is also always there on your socials, checking every move, activity, and stuff like that. But since the Page of Swords is a card of breakthroughs and communications, they are very afraid of what action should they take towards you, what should they say, should they even do anything about their feelings, or let the feelings die out eventually, because they're so afraid of getting rejected and getting to know later on that you had kept your options open and all of that. Another thing with the Knight of Wands over here and impartiality, it seems that whoever this person is, they have this image that they are a bit of a player, even though that's not entirely true. And they keep discussing with their friends how can they make you see them through a different lens. How can they make you believe, or how can they convince you that they're not as bad as you think, or that they're not a player and they're actually looking for something serious and long term with you, especially with you. Okay, so now that we know all of this, I pulled a card to ask what are the friends in this scenario suggesting the person on your mind. And for that, the card that came out is work through your fears. Because of whatever it is that they've experienced in their past, the person on your mind now has a fear of getting cheated upon again, being lied to again, being used as an option again, or the connection being only very superficial and there might not be any depth to it, and all sorts of fears. But then when they start talking about you to their friends or friend, and it is very clear, I mean, like how deeply attracted and attached they are to you. So, whoever this friend is, or whoever these close friends are, they suggest the person on your mind to work upon these fears, because otherwise, there is a risk that it will be too late, and by that time, you will legit get together with somebody else. Alright, group 3. So these are all the messages that I have for you right now. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.